through that. Environmental concerns of the expansion is that because of the increased daily barrels, then that means an increase in tanker traffic. So the tanker traffic will increase from 60 tankers to over 400, which is significant because it'll impact the marine life and whale population. And it's said that the southern killer whale population only has a 50% chance of survival with all these tankers. Another concern is that the farmland that's in close proximity to the twin pipeline will be like torn up for construction and it'll be out of use. By 2040, it's projected that there will be 300 million electric cars, and with all these electric cars, it only causes a 2% decrease in global oil demand. So we still need oil.
Oil isn't going away anytime soon. Environmental benefits. Moving oil through the underground is the safest mode of transportation. With transportation on the roads and railroads, there is concern and operation.
The chance of faulty operators.
This is a much more clean, safer way of the mode of transportation. As seen on the right image, once the pipeline is complete, professionals ensure that the once disrupted environment flourishes. You can see during construction and a couple years after construction, you can't even tell it's there.
Another concern that some people have is the relationship with Indigenous peoples, and this is because the land that the pipeline is crossing through is considered sacred land to those people. And there's also the possibility that the expansion will take away business from First Nations oil field companies. Do you want this one?
Yeah, you do this one. There are in fact Indigenous people who want the expansion to take place. This is because they are aware of the promising economic prosperity. Example, reserves and financially unstable. This brings in business to oil companies in the region. This helps them out. This employs people. Kinder Morgan wants to work with Indigenous by having a relationship, discussing conflicting interests, and coming to agreements. Kinder Morgan is also offering to train and hire as many Indigenous people as they can. So they're working with them. They want them to
be employed and make money.
Economic and prosperity and economic wealth for them too. They're not being independent.
There are lots of economical benefits, but two of them are that $12.6 billion will be brought into the Canadian economy, and that's because of the increased daily barrel amount, and also $18.5 billion in additional taxes that the provincial and federal governments can tax citizens on.
The construction and operation of the pipeline expansion is expected to employ 37,000 people. This is a lot of people for one specific project, and considering that there is under 400,000 people unemployed in Alberta currently, this is a great deal for employment and economic to help them economy out.
That's okay. Our recommendation is that the Trans Mountain Pipeline be built. With over 8% of Albertans' population currently laid off, the federal government should view this as an essential project that can stabilize the economy and well-beings of Albertans. Not only does it produce jobs, but it provides the government more funds, which can be put towards important things like hospitals, schools, healthcare.